Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I have the new release from Clearly Besotted to share with you. The new set's released today, that's the 1st of March 2022 at 8 PM at Greenwich Mean Time. You can purchase the sets as one big bundle that is exclusive to Clearly Besotted. This is all of the sets plus free gifts and a 15% discount off of the price. But you can also purchase the sets separately from Clearly Besotted and also selected retailers across the world. And I will have a list of those retailers in the description bar on YouTube and also over on my blog. So as I usually do, I'm going to share the new release with you and also the samples that I have made as a design team member. So this is the first set here. This is the Untouchable Corners set. Such a fun set. So you've got the two different corners there with the hedgehogs, and then you've got lots of different flowers and succulents and cactus, however you want to say it. And then you've got two separate hedgehogs there with flowers as well. Really cute. Some lovely sentiments. I really love the font on these sentiments. You've got feel better soon, take it easy, take good care, best wishes from all of us, all my love, and then lots of little sentiments that you can kind of mix and match as well. Really beautiful set. So this is the card that I made using that set. I kept it fairly simple. I stamped out the bottom corner there, coloured that with Copic markers, fussy cut that out with scissors, and then I added that onto a panel here that I did some distress inking in the bottom right hand corner, added on a little bit of splatter and then popped the image on top. The sentiment there is from the Tiny Type set. I thought it would work quite nicely for a new home card. Next up is the Untouchable Scenes set. So this works really well with lots of different other sets to create scenes with some little backgrounds. You can use obviously the Untouchable Corners set and also a set that I'm sharing with you next as well. So you've got the thistles there, the dandelions, and then the cactus at the bottom. Again, some lovely sentiments that you can kind of mix and match together. Things like sending you hugs, hugs for you, hugs and kisses, lots of hugs and kisses, loads of different, you can kind of do your own kind of combinations there with this, with all the different sentiments. But I really love that you can kind of mix and match lots of different sentiments together. So before I share the sample with you that I've used with that set, I'm just going to share the next one, and this is Untouchable Plushies. And I have used both of the sets together, but again, you can use them separately, you can use them together, however which way you want to. So you've got the little dragons here holding the flowers and the cacti and the succulents, and then you've also got the hedgehogs as well. Absolutely adorable. And then again, you've got lots of different sentiments that can kind of mix and match together. So you've got let's always stick together, you can't touch this, which I always find quite funny. You've got like stand tall and look sharp, good luck, get well soon. So some really lovely sentiments again. This is the card that I made using both of those sets. So I stamped out the thistles in the background, just did some really simple Copic colouring, kept this card very clean and simple. Stamped out the little dragon on a separate piece of cardstock, coloured that with Copic markers, fussy cut that out with scissors, and then the sentiment there is from the Untouchable Plushies set as well. Next up are a few sets that work together, but I'm going to share them in a slightly different order. So this is the On the Shelf Plushies, and this works with the On the Shelf series, but because I used it separately, I'm going to share it before I share the other sets. But basically the idea is that all of these cute little characters, these plushies, could be sitting on shelves, but like I've done with my samples, you can definitely use them separately as well. So you've got cute little characters that can kind of be hanging off the shelves, or you can use them with different other like items. Like I've used a balloon, so it'll be hanging like flying in the sky type thing. And then you've got lots of different ones. You've got underwater characters, you've got dinosaurs, you've got bunnies, and all sorts of different things that would work well for loads of different occasions. Perfect for like new baby cards and things like that as well. So you've got sentiments like new girl, boy, squishy hugs, baby, squeeze me. Some really fun different things you could use this for. So I thought I would create 2 little tags using the tag along die set from Clearly Besotted, and although at the time things weren't going on in the world as they are now, I didn't realise, but I obviously used the Ukrainian colours, which, looking at it now, I'm really happy I did. My heart is with Ukraine at the moment. So the first tag here, I used the In the Cloud stencil from Clearly Besotted for the background, and I literally just moved it down as I went and added some distress ink for that. Just created a really simple backdrop, and then what I thought I would do is have the little bunny holding the balloon bunch Easter balloon, because it's such a large balloon. I thought it looked quite cute with a little bunny sort of hanging on that, flying in the clouds. I decided not to add a sentiment to this because I thought it would work for quite a few different occasions. And then for this one here, I just fell in love with that cute little whale, and for this one I used the Dive In stencil from Clearly Besotted, and I added in some waves there at the bottom, added the little whale on top, and then the sentiment there is from the Untouchable Corners set. So I really love, like I said, you can kind of mix and match all of the different sets together. And then next up is the actual on the shelf set, which works well with the other sets, like I've said. So this is some different shelves that you can add things onto. So you've got like the round shelf there, you've got the kind of 2 kind of intertwined, and then you've got separate kind of, I guess, plain shelves there at the bottom, one shorter, one slightly longer. And then you've got the brackets that you can add onto the shelves, or you can use the shelves separately like as floating shelves. And then you've also got lots of bookends and things like that. And then you've got like the wooden signs for like things like family, home, love, and you can kind of mix and match sentiments around, or you can just use those as your sentiment on its own, or you don't even have to have a sentiment if you didn't want to. Before I share my sample, I'm just going to share the next set with you, and this is the on the shelf stuff. So you've got loads of different things that you can add onto the shelves for lots of different purposes. So you've got things like art materials, crafting materials, you've got books, you've got stationery, you've got plants, you've got toys, you've got kitchen things like cups and plates, and the little kind of teapot or kettle there as well. Just a really fun concept that you can create loads of different shelves with lots of different things in it. I really love that you can kind of mix and match everything together. And so this is the card that I made using both of those sets. I thought I would kind of make it look like the shelves in my craft room. So what I did was I stamped out the bottom shelf here, and then I masked that off and then stamped the kind of stuff on top. So I did the paintbrushes there, masked that off, and then stamped out the pot there with the scissors and the ruler, and then I stamped out the little plant there as well. I masked them all off and then did some distress inking in the background to kind of look like the colour of my walls in my craft room. And then the sentiment there is from the Laugh Out Loud crafting set, and I actually thought it'd be quite funny to have like a funny kind of punny sentiment, and there's loads in that Laugh Out Loud crafting set, but in the end I decided to go with just a simple just for you, because I thought it would work well to be able to send for lots of different occasions. So that was a look at the new release for Clearly Besotted for March 2022. Links to the products that I shared will be in the description bar on YouTube and also over on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.